覚悟してろよ。行くぜ。
Welcome to Worldbreaker Coo's Reviews. I'm your host, Worldbreaker Coo, and today we are reviewing the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure, Mbaku, as well as the Wave. Just see where I rank them, how do I feel about this wave, and all that other good stuff. So here we start off with Mbaku looking really good. I love this sculpt. I love the paint. I think they could knock it out the park with this guy. I mean, it's just so much going on there. They didn't really spare any expense when it comes to paint. Some of you might have been seeing the Build-A-Figure for the Miss Marvel Wave, or Captain Marvel Wave, excuse me. That thing has two colors. You can see all the color differential with this, and it's gorgeous. The textures, I love it. He does have some mobility problems in the legs, which you can easily see why. But if it wasn't for that skirt, he would have much more bending at the knees and all that good stuff. The feet are impacted by the sculpt as well. But if you look, that looks really good. I like how the paint is just everywhere with it. It's got some Supreme Uggs going on here. So eat your heart out, ladies, if you're watching this review. I do like this little club he has, although it could stand a little bit more paint or some paint at all. It's just molded like a brown plastic. But again, I like it. You can take that off if you want to get him, battle ready, where it's just hot, either way. And it's easy to put back on. I say that now and watch me have problems getting it back on. Nope. Simple enough. He has nice head articulation. You can look up really well. Really well. You can look down. Pretty good too. So yeah. I think he's definitely a good Build-A-Figure. He's not huge by any means. I mean, to be honest with you, you put him next to Killmonger. And with a mask, I'd say Killmonger's just a little bit taller. So yeah, but it still feels like you're not getting robbed. Here's the previous Build-A-Figure for Black Panther, the Okoye Build-A-Figure. So I do hope we don't keep getting like regular size figures for Build-A-Figures, but if they do it this nice, I'm not mad at them because this is a nice figure. I think he's just big enough to where he meets the qualities or standards. Just don't give us a lot of this size. That's all. Now let's see where I rank this wave, of how I like them and my other thoughts. Okay, starting with my least favorite to my favorite, we have the Civil War Black Panther. Reason this one is my least favorite is because, surprise, surprise, I already had it. Yes, they gave us an extra head, but it's the exact same thing. Nothing else new besides a head. They could have fixed some things. They could have done it much better. They could have added different characters, but we'll talk about that more at the end. So he's my least favorite. Followed by the Dora Milaje. She's not bad. She's a good figure, but again, this suffers from the same thing we've had previously, where we already had the same suit before, just different head, and the weapons are the exact same as well, different figure. So that's a problem. Strike two. And then we have the Black Panther from Civil War, or I said Civil War, the Black Panther from the Black Panther movie. Reason this one is ranking low as well, or lower mid, is because again, I already have this figure. It just add some purple. Yes, they did fix the face, which is nice, but they gave us the same face as they gave us with the Civil War Black Panther. They could have changed the expression. They could have done anything else differently, but they did not. So these were by far my least favorite three. And there's no way I would pay full price for these things unless I would get them on sale. That's a sad thing to say, especially when I love Black Panther that much. So hopefully Hasbro learns from this and don't do this again. It's just very unfortunate. We'll talk about that in a second. Claw, these three here, these next three are definitely well welcomed. Claw, we definitely needed him. The previous comic book version looks nothing like this. This is a great looking figure. I love the paint apps and attention to detail. There's a lot of love there. Only problems are the legs. T'Chaka, great figure, looks amazing. Yeah, they could have used some love for not using the Civil War Black Panther body, but it's okay. I still can deal with it. If this would have had his father's head, it would have killed it. It would have set it over the top. Probably would have been my favorite figure of the wave, but it didn't. Next, we have Killmonger. This was what I hoped we were going to get originally, but we did not. We got the Pantherized version of Killmonger, which is fine because it's a great suit, one of my favorite ones from last year. But this one's just as good as that one. I love it. Wish they would give us a different expression, but it's okay because why are we going to even see this face when we're going to have the mask on there the whole time anyway? Then my favorite, the one that I had to get this whole way for, Mbaku, because he stole the show in my opinion. Well, he and Killmonger stole the show in my opinion, so I had to go pick up the Build-A-Figure. But back to my comments on the wave. I feel like we have three figures that definitely could have been put out of the wave. If you wanted to give us a Black Panther, which I understand you got to do that because it's a Black Panther wave, this was the way to go, but maybe some different accessories or something else, because the vibranium suit with the effects was probably the best route, or perhaps doing the civilianized version of him when he's in his robes, or when he's in the fighting pit. That would have been a better option. Dora Milaje, I understand why they did that. It's a great army builder, but we also could have had his sister in this one instead of just Dora Milaje. But I don't think it's a bad thing either. So I'm impartial to this one. But this one, unless you're just trying to make people happy who missed it the first time, I don't understand why you would have made this into this wave. I don't understand that. It's a Civil War Black Panther. Yes, it was in this movie for a split second, but you could at least give us a different mode, but you didn't. So that's my thoughts on this wave, and I appreciate you spending time watching my reviews. Until next time, peace and Black Panther grease for Wakanda.